What up, YouTube? I wanted to do a segment on my channel called Only in Rhode Island. And the reason why is because I live in Rhode Island. And I know everybody, wherever you live, right now, wherever you're sitting, the state that you're sitting, or even the city that you're sitting in, some things just happen, and you think in the back of your brain, that could only happen here. Like, that would never happen anywhere else, okay? So, when I see these little, weird, crazy, outlandish stuff, I'm going to talk about it. And if it's, it has to be, here, it has to be in Rhode Island, it has to be something that I look at and think, yeah, only a Rhode Islander would do that. So, this new segment, Only in Rhode Island, is starting off with the first thing. I saw this today, and I thought, only in Rhode Island. So, what happened? If you were alive last Sunday, which I'm hoping you were because you were watching The Walking Dead probably, you probably heard what happened Sunday night on Animation Domination, and if you haven't heard, go open Facebook. But the creators of Family Guy killed off Brian the dog, which put people in uproar. I mean, people are pissed. And I get being upset, but I don't get it. I'm upset, okay? I'm upset because the show now has drastically changed for me. I'm a huge fan of Brian. I always have been. He's always been my favorite. I always said if you took a poll and you asked people who their favorite character was, I bet Brian, Stewie, and Quagmire would come in the top 3. And Brian would probably be second, because Brian is a very popular character. So when show creators take a very popular character and they kill him off for whatever reason, and we still don't know why Brian got killed off. Like, there's speculation, and there's like, oh, he's gonna come back in 2014, and they're like, nope, there's proof he's not coming back until Seth comes on live TV and says, don't believe anything you read. But anyway, as you may know, the Griffins live in Quahog, Rhode Island, and I live in Rhode Island. I have lived in Rhode Island for going on 6 years, and I've never seen Quahog, Rhode Island. It does not exist. Just saying. I'm sorry. So if you were planning family vacation to come and visit Spooner Street, don't waste your time. However, we do have a drunken clam. So, what did I see? I've seen petitions pop up over the last few days wanting them to bring back Brian. So people are signing petitions, bring him back, okay. And today I see something that just, only in Rhode Island. I have my local news stations on my feed in Facebook. So when my local news stations post something, I can read it. I have DirecTV, so I don't have ABC6 currently as a channel. They took it off for whatever reason. But I still have ABC6, which is Providence News, out of on Facebook. So they're still there on Facebook, and I can get local news that way. Well, they posted this morning, and I'll read the article. Okay. So, ABC6.com out of Providence, Rhode Island. Providence man wants to memorialize Brian Griffin with a statue. Okay. After Family Guy killed the popular character Brian Griffin in Sunday night's episode, a Providence native thinks the city should memorialize the character. Now, I'm going to put a link down there to this article, and I'm also going to put a link to this dude's campaign. He's got a campaign going to raise $10,000 to build this bronze 3-foot-high statue of Brian Griffin with a martini glass to put in Providence. Now, I'm laughing because if this happens, you know my Facebook is gonna blow up. Like, I'm gonna be like, oh, click, 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 look, click. You know, I mean, come on. When we start spending money to memorialize cartoon characters, do I think this is a possibility? Do I think he'll raise $10,000 to do this? I don't know. He might. He really might. I mean, I can't say that Family Guy really sheds a very positive light on Rhode Island, because it really makes us look stupid if you watch the show. I mean, come on. But would it be cool? Yeah, it'd be cool as hell. I mean, we'd be the only state, you know? We have our own little bronze Brian statue. You know, forget the veterans. We're gonna start memorializing cartoon characters in our state's capital, because we're cool with that. We're geeks like that. That would be like the ultimate geek move. Like, I'm sitting there and I'm thinking to myself, wow, that's geeky. And, you know, to start this campaign, to earn money, to do this, it's just only in Rhode Island. I've not seen it going on anywhere. I've not seen any other states post anything on their local news saying that they were going to memorialize Brian Griffin in their capital city. I mean, it just... But anyway. So, yeah, that's in my local news. And that, my friends, can only happen in Rhode Island. So, I hope you like this first segment of Only in Rhode Island, and I will definitely post more. I've got a few other things rolling through my head that I was going to talk about that, you know, has gone on here in the, you know, going on 6 years that I've lived here. But, I really wanted to get that out because it's more current. It's like today, happened today. But, dude, check out the links down below, and, you know, if you're a Family Guy fan and you go to his little campaign to raise the money to do this and you want to donate, hey, that would be cool. I think it'd be cool as hell to have this statue. Do I think it's, you know, I don't know how I think it would be cool. I think it would be cool as hell to have this statue. And I think, you know, that would be awesome. But then again, am I going to lose sleep if we don't? Probably not. And will this thing get stolen? I mean, I'm sure there are going to be people trying to steal this thing. It's only going to be like, you know, 3 feet high, made out of bronze. Granted, it's probably going to be heavy as hell, but, you know, people have a way of doing things. So, I hope that you enjoyed this, and I will definitely bring you more crazy news from the Ocean State, because, hey, and I encourage other YouTubers, I encourage you to, you know, go through your local news and find just, you know, crazy shit that's going on in your area, and do a segment, you know, only in, you know, insert the area that you're in, because, you know, I love hearing things like this. I love hearing when, you know, people talk about crazy stuff that's going on in, you know, their neck of the woods. So, this is crazy. This is, you know, it's probably going to go national if this thing happens, but you heard it here first. Only in Rhode Island, people. Nerdish Geek, out, and again, geek on, my friends.